Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Matt Sam. Once again, this podcast is brought to you by Taxpert. Taxpert specializes in small business and corporate taxes. I use Taxpert for all my business filings. Corporate and business taxes are really difficult. However, if you use Taxperts, it's really easy. They speak both English and Korean. Taxpert is great also if you need a business address, which I have. Also, they'll help you with any sort of accounting issues if it needs to be translated. These guys are awesome. You can reach Taxpert at kevin@taxpert.kr. That's KEVIN at Taxpert, TAXPRT.KR. Or give them a call, 010-6833-2903. They'll be able to help. Today's podcast is about ride sharing. We talk about Tada, Uber, the problem with taxis, and youth unemployment. Hello everyone, welcome to Guerrilla English. This is episode 3. Today we're going to be talking about Tada and ride sharing here in Korea. So Kelly, I want you to talk about kind of your experience and I guess why taxis are not that popular anymore in Korea.
Hey, hi everyone. Well, first of all, I'd like to ask you if you've experienced Tada. I came here by Tada today, and then as always, it was very pleasant and happy riding.
No, unfortunately, I walked here today, and I haven't had a chance to experience Tada yet in Korea. I have experienced Uber, but there's only the Uber Black, so it's quite expensive, but not Tada. So what do you like about it?
Oh, first of all, I have to say how clean the car is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once you get in front of the car is going to open the door automatically. And then you get into it, the driver first asks you, do you like the music? And then just, how they treat us as a, customer is really different from our previous experience.
Right.
And the music is good, the air is good there, and then the drivers are very, very kind.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess this is a big difference from our previous experience in Texas. Have you ever had any kind of bad or good experiences in Korea?
Yeah, we say it's hit or miss, meaning the experience can be really good or really bad. I've had cab drivers take me the wrong way to get a higher fare. I've had some cab drivers smoke. Some ask me inappropriate questions. And generally, the music is never good. I've never heard a good song in a taxi cab. That's why I usually have my earphones in. What about you? What about you in cabs?
Yeah, same thing here. They usually reject when it is too close, they believe.
Right.
So it's almost impossible to catch a taxi in a busy area like Gangnam, Itaewon at a certain time of the day. And then, yes, the music is not good. I've never experienced any good music there. And the drivers always ask you ask you to think their own way of politics or something.
Right. And also, I've been stuck in Gangnam too, where I've had to raise my hand. And I've been out there for 45 minutes, and your shoulder gets tired when your hand's above your head for that long. Yeah, so I do want to start using more of ride-sharing companies. But I just heard recently there was a change in the law of the ride-sharing companies. Could you go into that and explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, unfortunately. So it has been a big issue in Korea for a while. And then the taxi companies are feeling threatened by those ride-sharing companies. And then the government decided to change the law against ride-sharing companies. So now they have to hire licensed drivers to continue their business. And then they have to limit the number of the cars they can run in Seoul as well, which is not very good for me.
Right, right, exactly.
So is there any similar kind of case in other countries?
Right now, I know there are some regulations on ride sharing per city. I know in New York City, there are too many Ubers, which is causing a problem with traffic. But in southern areas, like in Phoenix, Arizona, they've started Waymo, and Waymo is a self-driving car. So you don't even have to worry about the taxi cab driver. You just open your Waymo app. The Waymo, it's usually a van. It'll come pick you up, drop you off at your location, and also you never have to worry about parking again because the car is self-driving, so it'll disappear and a new one will come. And they even have Waymo, a single driver car. So all it is just, it's one seat. So you walk in the Waymo and it's electric, so you can save on gas and you don't even have to worry about it. It's like a little compact mini car. It'll just take you wherever you want to go, and it's much cheaper than using the minivan.
So isn't there any kind of opposing, protests like Korea by taxi companies?
I mean, there were, but all those taxi drivers have just become Uber drivers.
Oh.
And they're making more money now than spending money on renting out their taxi.
All right.
So the only person who is winning in this situation, if they keep this law, is the taxi cab companies. The consumer gets hurt, the taxi driver gets hurt financially. The only people who benefit from this are the cab companies. The cab companies are going out of business, but everyone else is happy.
Okay, so, and then the government is okay with that?
Yes.
All right, so every state?
Every state, I believe, yeah.
Interesting. What about another example, like I say?
So my sister got married in South Africa, and I took an Uber ride from the airport, to the airport from the hotel really early in the morning. And then the taxi driver said to me, there's two great things that have happened to South Africa. He said Nelson Mandela and Uber. And he said with Uber, I can support my family. I can drive wherever I want, whenever I want. And it was just such a heartfelt story. And in South Africa, a 45-minute Uber ride was only about $12 US. So it was really cheap, and the guy was super happy to have me. So just, if that guy can feed his family off of just driving the car when he wants to early morning, all power to him, which means, he should have the power to do what he wants.
Why should we actually worry about this?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see any bad sides about Uber. And I also think it's going to help with the youth unemployment of Korea. Because, if you don't have a job in America, you could just drive an Uber and you can make money to support yourself. If you're having a hard time finding a job, a lot of people, even if you're an actor or comedian or even chasing your dream, you can make money on the side driving Uber. So it can support almost anyone who has a driver's license. And obviously there are those few cases where something bad happens, but bad things happen in taxi cabs all the time.
True.
Yeah.
So I hope this personally riding sharing system goes, well, and then flourish for my own sake.
But
convenience. It doesn't seem to go that well in this country because of this law. But let's see. If Waymo comes out, then it will change the market again.
Right, and you never have to worry about parking again, which I hate. I hate parking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. So that's it for today?
Yeah, that's it for today. All right, guys, thanks for downloading, and stay tuned next week for our next podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks again, guys, for listening to another episode of Guerrilla English. We really appreciate it. So today's podcast, again, was brought to you by Taxperts. If you want to follow us, I am Matt Sam. That's MattsSam. And if you want to follow Kelly, she's kelly.so. That's KELL.SEO. Both me and Kelly, we have our own businesses, and we provide our clients, who are usually executives of big companies, advanced English learners, and people who want to get to the next step. We provide them with the best English services. Also, you can also find my book at The Konglish Killer, which is on Read eBooks, also on Kyobo Books. It just got uploaded. Also, my modern slang book, which is on Amazon at the Kindle or Amazon.com. If you just search my name, F-E-U-R-E-Y, Matthew Fury, Modern Slang Professions, you can find them there. And again, thank you all guys for downloading, and I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.